So Lil Baby just dropped his latest album, but the only thing people are talking about is the fact that he threw major shade at Saweetie and Quavo, and it looks like we're about to see the start of yet another beef. Saweetie is caught in the middle of this mess, which is just sad because all she wants to do is eat chicken wings and toothpaste or whatever weird thing she's into at the moment. But speaking about mess, Beyonce got called out for being a scammer and stealing from her employees, not Queen B. This is crazy because we all know Baby just minding her business, but somehow she got dragged into some drama. Well, she has a few words for the employee in question, and well, let's just say somebody is in a whole lot of trouble. Okay, so y'all know how I said that we hadn't seen the last of Beyonce's Renaissance drama? Well, go ahead and call me a prophet because I was super right about that. After all the drama that went on with Robin S. and that mess with Khalees, we all thought that we had finally gotten over the drama because it has been a couple of weeks and there was nothing new. Well, until now that is, because Beyonce has now been called out for being a scammer. Yeah, you heard that right. According to a disgruntled designer, Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter has been allegedly scamming her employees, and he is now calling her out for refusing to pay. So y'all know how Beyonce said it should cost $1 billion to look this good. Well, looks like it didn't cost her nothing, because according to the designer behind some of her most iconic looks from Renaissance, he still hasn't gotten paid even though it has been about 3 months since B dropped Renaissance. The designer, whose name is Nusi Kiro, took to Instagram to put Beyonce and her stylist Marni Sinofanti on blast. He posted this picture of Beyonce and wrote, "I was not paid for this, amongst other things." And he also posted a breakdown of what he was owed, saying, "Look 1, album cover piece. Look 2, variation looks 3 to 41 for video. Please pay to me or Rio. You have both of your current banking information in your emails, but I think you should drop off a check. Plus red custom 3D printed top I miraculously procured last minute for the video shoot." He then wrote an open letter to Marni saying, "Dear Marni Sinofanti, as a stylist for B, I really expected the best from you and your team, but since you won't respond to texts and emails, I suppose this is the final venue I can utilize before legal means to settle our outstanding balances that you've owed to me and my collaborator for about 3 months. Marni then commented, "Nusi, you and I both know you were paid. You were initially given an advance that was wired to you without any issues. You then changed bank accounts and provided inaccurate bank account numbers, and you were sent screenshots of all the wire attempts. After 3 tries of wiring you, you were sent a check to the address you provided. I have screenshots of all our conversations and failed wire attempts. It's unfortunate you chose this route." Nusi responded to Marni's comment saying, "What the F are you talking about? It's unfortunate I chose this route? Is that a threat? Do I need to post screenshots? Check your emails, pay me and pay me some respect. Oh, and the other designers I've got in line waiting for theirs too." He then posted a screenshot of his one-sided conversations with Marni where he said, "Hi Marni, should I still be waiting on a check in the mail? You guys got one transfer to work to my account. Want to try again on the second half of it? How can we resolve this? Hi Marni, I really need that payment now. My dog is at an emergency vet and I need to be able to pay for her care. I paid Nusi and all of our workers out of my pocket, so I'm in the hole from this job until you pay me. This is getting really out of control. Can you just close out with us or at least give me a response?" He then posted a statement on his story that said, "Let me be clear. Even though the post is clear, I'm not coming at Beyonce, I'm coming at her stylist. Beyonce is a brilliant artist who does great things for human beings. I am honored she has worn my work. Marni paid a 50% deposit for one of the jobs, nothing more, and it took over a month to get it to us." He continued, "There was a clerical error one time on our behalf in the banking information we submitted, which we immediately corrected. After tirelessly trying to get them to resend it, we finally received the deposit for one of the bogs over a month later. Requests to fulfill the remaining 2.5 invoices have been put off and ignored ever since. I have all the receipts. There is no gray area. Not gonna post them here because I don't owe anyone anything here and I have to get back to work, and she knows I'm right." He then said, "This is about how I was late paying rent for 2 months. This is about my card getting declined for an oil change on my 2001 Toyota Camry with 270,000 miles on it, while my unpaid work is being seen by billions of people uncredited. This is about artists getting paid and respected. I have no further comments today. Thanks for your support. Okay, so off the bat, I feel sorry for this man because it can be annoying to work and not get paid, especially when you're low on cash and you need that money badly. It's even worse when the whole world is seeing your work and talking about how Beyonce ate. But speaking of Beyonce, the Beehive came for Nusi, which doesn't surprise me because y'all know how much the Beehive rides for their queen. But somebody said, it's so unbelievable, like why would the billionaire Beyonce not pay someone, especially her stylist? It's ridiculous. And another person said, they always try to bring you down when you're at the top. Beyonce is blessed and the devil is a liar. But then people were also calling her out, like this person that said, thief Beyonce exposed once again. Looks like stealing writing credits without consent was not enough for has-been. And this other person tweeted, child, not the designer that made the outfit Beyonce is wearing on her cover album didn't get paid by the stylist. Shaking my head, it's so many moving parts to make iconic looks and concepts happen. Pay these people. But hold up, Beyonce just responded to Nusi and called him a big fat liar. She had her publicist release a statement saying, it is deeply troubling that the designer Nusi Kiro has posted damaging statements about Marnie Senafonte regarding non-payments for work completed. In fact, he was paid for his work, and there is proof of all payments made. We have been in communication with his team, and there were 3 payments made to him. The statement continued, the first payment was made on May 9, 2022. The second payment, a 50% down payment on an agreed cost, was made via wire on July 8, 2022. The third and final payment was returned when he changed his account number. It was returned as an invalid account number based on an error on his part. After persistent and exhausting communication to get the correct information on his account and 2 unsuccessful wire transfer attempts, a physical check was mailed to him for final payment on September 29, 2022. Listen, this must be the craziest thing we've seen in a while on the Beyonce front, and y'all know how much we've seen a lot with these celebs. So was Nusi chasing clout, or what on earth was he thinking? Was it all a big misunderstanding? Because he was so bold and so loud with his accusations that it was just impossible not to believe him. But listen, he deleted the accusatory pictures from his Instagram and went silent. So what that makes me think is that he was chasing clout, which makes no sense because B is one artist you do not mess with. Was he not scared of the Beehive, or maybe he was just waiting for his check in the mail and he got it? But anyways, let's move on from that weird drama and talk about Lil Baby coming for Saweetie and Quavo in his song. Listen, is it just me, or has there been a whole lot of drama among the rappers recently? Because it feels like everybody is beefing with everybody else and it's just a mess. But anyways, Lil Baby just dropped his album titled It's Only Me. And while the album has been getting a lot of buzz, what really has people talking is the song Stand On It, where he finally addressed the Quavo and Saweetie drama. No, I'm not talking about the Quavo diss on his song because we all know that diss was about Offset. But Lil Baby rapped, I want your being weak and swap out, they ain't on it, don't pop out. For those of you who don't get the reference, he was talking about Quavo hinting that Lil Baby was trying to take Saweetie away from him. Saweetie and Lil Baby had a little weird thing after her breakup with Quavo, and I don't know whether to call it a relationship or situationship or whatever, but it was just weird as F. Lil Baby took her shopping and spent 100,000 bands on her, but then he tried to keep things secret and got mad when Saweetie hinted that they were together, and he put her on blast saying, maybe not date no one, I'm single. He also said, be weird, if you want clout, use Baby. At the time, Quavo reacted to the drama saying, scoot scoot, ain't tripping, we could swap it out, hashtag QC the label. So this is what Lil Baby was referring to when he said he doesn't want Quavo's beat and he can swap out anything. Listen, it was just an embarrassing month for Saweetie. First with Quavo exposing her and Offset, then with this mess, she really gotta learn to pick her man better because they be embarrassing her on Beyonce's internet. But someone reacted to this drama and said, Lil Baby and Quavo using their relationship with Saweetie to promote their albums and tarnish tarnish her character is exactly why sleeping with the homie is never a good idea. Another person said, "Aw, Lil Baby did Saweetie in one of his new songs. That's why you never post a man that's not posting you." And this other person commented, "It's funny how y'all thought Saweetie sleeping with Lil Baby was a flex and he just dissed the F out of her." Listen, this is just a mess, and these men are just dragging my girl Saweetie back and forth. I kinda hope she does a diss track of her own, cause if everybody wanna move weird, she can move weird too. But anyways, y'all check out this other video. Let me know what you think.